Karibuni. Those the other miscellaneous applications. The miscellaneous applications B. Oh, watangoja. Last thing was here. I'm doing please, and then I hear the E number 3 and number 1 of this year. Hapa nimeona za leo kuna mbili. Those ones I'm not hearing now. Sitakuwa the last. Here. Mr. Ndio hii. Hata wakuje kesho. There's no hurry. There are two. State Council. There are 2 other miscellaneous applications. Absa Bank and something. Tell them to come tomorrow. I'm not going to hear them. There are 2.
John, come on, Jenga. John, come on. John, come on, Jenga. John, come on, Jenga. John, come on.
At 8:30. 8:30.
John, come on, Jenga.
Give me the first charge sheet. The first.
Kevin Steven Nyaga, Kelvin Moura, James Mungai, Dennis Liu, John Achoro, Samuel Nganga Njeri, Samuel Nganga Njeri, Samuel Nganga. George Waweru, George Murugi. George Murugi. Nicholas Mutua.
Yule anakataa ainue mkono juu. Kwa hiyo madai ya kufanya kazi bila badge, nimewatoza kila mmoja wenu fine ya 2,000 ukikosa kulipa mwezi moja gerezani. Kwa hiyo nyingine ya kufanya kazi bila uniform 3,000 ukikosa kulipa miezi 2 gerezani. Nyote mko na haki ya kukata rufaa siku 14 kuanzia leo. Kama jina nasi nimesema inua mkono juu. Kwa nini haukuinua ndugu? Ati? Jina lako ni nani? Look for his name. Lakini hiyo ndio uniform ya Sako. Umeshikwa ukaletwa kotini vile huko. Hakuna kabuti, hivyo ndio ulishikwa. Hiyo ndio uniform ya Sako. Sawa sawa. Where is his charge sheet? Unaitwa James Wilson. Patiana baji yako kwa State Council aone. Wilson group. These are the same Mr. Wilson, kwa hii madai ya kutokuwa na badge umeachiliwa kwa sababu uko na badge, lakini ya pili 3,000 ya uniform ama miezi 2. Haya, mnaweza mkatoka wale wamesomewa mashtaka. Wasonge mbele wale wamebaki, kuna nafasi hapa. Drunk and disorderly.
Yes, sir. This one, Brian Matthew, Vincent, Martha Lodoni, Alessia Wanjiro, George Murugi.
Have you seen George? Have you seen George?
George Murugi.
George Kavo Murugi.
George Kavo Murugi.
Nicholas Mutua.
Nicholas.
Muka. Nicholas. Yuko. George Mbogwa Guru. George Mbogwa Guru. Edwin Mbogwa. Edwin Mbogwa Guru. Edwin Mbogwa Guru. Joseph Ndero. Joseph Ndero.
Your teachers.
Albert Koros.
Simama hapo hapo Albert. Where is he going to?
Humphrey Maina. Maina.
People call out those names again. Call out the names again.
George Karo. Guru. Noitika. Sino politika. Nicholas Mutua. George Mbogwa Guru. Edwin Mbogwa Guru. Joseph Njeru Mture.
Repeat that, Joseph.
Joseph Njeru Mture.
Unaitika kwa sauti eh?
Rotich Wesley.
Itika.
Albert Koros. Humphrey Maina. Phyllis Wamboi Muni.
Yes.
Brian Mudi Njeri.
Yes.
Vincent Munyo.
Yes.
Martha Mudoni.
Yes.
Teresia Wanjiro.
Yes.
Christopher Njuguna.
Yes.
Ian Mwoga. Yote mkazoni sana shiko mkiwa wa Levi. Kukosa nidhamu kuiweza sasa kwa sufu kwa ile ile. Kwenda mshiko. Leo tunataka
You're each fined 500 in default to serve 5 days. Right of appeal.
kila mmoja anapigwa faini shilingi 500. Pesa 500 sio mmoja na kuhusu mwenye kwa ajili ya kuanzia leo. 500 msio. Samuel Nanganje. Samuel Nanganje. Samuel unakabiliwa sasa kupatikana pombe haramu ya chana. Ilipatikana ni 20 ya chana. Kwenda msitoni.
To make the entry. Plea of guilty is entered.
They're going to look at the faxes for the judge at the 20 minutes. Next.
Unasema nini? Ulitoka jela lini? Ulitoka jela lini? Hiyo ni lini? Mwezi huu? Unajua leo tuko tarehe ngapi? Ulitoka jela lini? Ha? Niambie tarehe ndugu, tuko tarehe 8 leo. Ulitoka lini? Ulitoka jela tarehe 10, leo tuko tarehe 8. Na unasema wiki jana. Mama yako alikufa lini? Alikufa lini mama yako? Hakuna mtu anakufanga juzi. Niambie tarehe. Uwezi ukasahau ile siku mama yako amekufa. 20 mwezi wa? Sasa hiyo ulikuwa umetoka jela? We wacha tu hapo. Wacha hiyo imetosha sasa. State Council, you insist is a first offense? Records? Wewe utaregeshwa tena kotini ili tupate rekodi yako kule remand umeenda mara ngapi na kwa makosa zipi. Kesi yako itatajwa wiki ijayo. January. convicted on his own plea. Mitigation before sentence. Yes. Yes. Mitigation is considered. You're fined 2,000 in each count. In default, 1 month. Why are you using the charge sheet instead of the steps? Yes, Mr. John, ni ukweli ama si ukweli? Plea of guilt. Hayo maelezo ulikuwa umesomewa ni ya ukweli? Convicted on his own plea. Mitigation before sentence. Sikusikii. Ukisema hivyo inamaanisha basi haukuwa unauza. Sasa huwezi kusema ulikuwa unauza tena, kwa hiyo mnatoka. Mitigation is considered. You're fined 10,000 in default 3 months. You have a right of appeal 14 days. Thereafter, if you serve sentence or you pay your fine, the alcohol will be returned to you. the charge sheet.
Anakabiliwa na shtaka la kuendesha gari kinyume na sheria, madai kwamba tarehe 7 mwezi wa kwanza mwaka huu Kiambu Town alipatikana kuendesha gari namba KAU 958K ambayo ni Nissan Pickup ilikuwa imefikia kiwango wala masikini. Shtaka la pili unakabiliwa na shtaka la kuendesha gari na huko driving license gari namba KAU 558K ambayo ni Pickup wala masikini.
Plea of guilt.
Test results.
Kando na hayo maelezo, upande wa mashtaka wametoa stakabadhi ya kuonyesha ulipimwa ukapatikana kweli umelewa. Ni ukweli ama si kweli? Convicted on his own plea of guilt. Mitigation. Kila wakati kabla hujaanza kunywa pombe yako, tafadhali kuwa ukijieleza hiyo maneno umenieleza, na tena kabla hujashika gari ujikumbushe hayo maneno umenieleza. Manake kama mama yao hayuko, wewe ukienda ukigongwa na gari ama ugonge gari wage, unawafikiria kweli? I have explained to the accused person the seriousness of his actions. Count 1, he's fined 20,000 in default 4 months. Count 2, 2,000 in default 1 month, right of appeal. Yes? Plea of guilt? Not even tomorrow. I'm giving him a later date. Facts are going to be read out. 19th January. For fax? Oh, okay. Yes. Statements. Mention. Tafadhali Mr. Jared, umepatiwa stakabadhi za kesi yako na charge sheet, uzisome, ujitayarishe. Ukipenda kuwakilishwa na wakili, utafute yule unayempenda kabla siku ya kusikizwa. Unaweza ukatoka ufanye kesi ukiwa nje ukilipa bond ya 1,300 na mdhamini mmoja wa kiasi hicho. Kesi yako itasikizwa tarehe 11 mwezi wa 3 mwaka huu katika hii court number 1. Utaitika tarehe 31 mwezi wa 1 mwaka huu. Nimehakikisha umepewa hizo na nimeandika umekana mashtaka. P3. Ndugu, we utasubiri kidogo hapo hapo ili wakalete hiyo P3, alafu ni andike nimeona ukipewa. Keti hapo hapo.
James, uchukue na kamiti. James, unakabiliwa na saka la kumpiga mtu na kumjeruhi kinyume na sheria. Tingana ambaye Kiambu County kumpiga mmoja ambaye anaitwa James Rudia Lungu.
Unaelewa lugha gani Mr. Please read for him the charge in Kikuyu.
James Limona, mwelekeo kideba, ukitagizwa na mamatia makubwa uramudo. Nogo ukagara wato, kuma nitatu kideba, mwakoso yati kile, inganga kiabu, niwa mtile kumugura. Budia ndomo na hau ukimu kamuniza. Manita. Ni wakati kwa
Plea of guilt. Facts on 19th. In both matters, summons to complainant.
Evans Matindi. Unakabiliwa na shtaka la wizi kinyume na sheria, madai kwamba tarehe 13 mwezi wa 12 miaka iliyopita saa 7 mchana huko frame 3 Bambari Korwaka Kiambu, uliiba simu ya mkono mmoja ikiwa ni Samsung A23 ya manaka shilingi 26 mali ya Freshia milioni semaji kwenda msako.
of not guilty is entered. You are released on a cash bail of 20,000. Your case will be heard on 8th of February in court number 7. You'll have a virtual mention on the 1st of January. I encourage you to try and settle matter out of court if it is possible. If it is not, you have a right to counsel of your choice during the hearing. I've also confirmed that witness statements have been supplied.
John Mungai Mungai.
How many? Plea of not guilty is entered in the main and in the alternative count. You are released on a cash bail of 30,000. Your case will be heard on 8th of February in court number 7. Virtual mention on 31st of October. You are encouraged to try and settle out of court. If unable to, you have a right to counsel and look for one of your choice before the hearing date. I have confirmed you have 4 witness statements and copy of charge sheet. Kama inawezekana, mnaweza mkajaribu kuelewana nje ya koti. kulingana na wewe umri wake ni gani? Sawa sawa, Rita.
Saka la pili kuna kampuni ya saka kumkosea kinyume na sheria. Madai ni kwamba kati ya tarehe 28 Disemba last year na tarehe 2 Januari mwaka huu, mchana ambaye kwa Kiambu County kumkosea shimo ya mtoto kwa umeguza mke wake kutumia mwapa na kuna umri wa 17. Ngola masiko.
Sasa hapo awali umesema kuna miaka 19 na umesomewa 17. Ni ukweli? Hii sasa ni nyingine na wanasema sasa miaka yake ni 17. Instead, I hope you are noting this. Is it the same person? Is it a different person?
The same person.
But at one point she's 10 years, then she graduates to 17. Hii ya pili unasemaje? Ako na miaka 17.
Shtaka la tatu tunadhani shtaka la kumshambulia mtoto na kumweka majeraha ya mwili kinyume na sheria. Madai kwamba tarehe 5 mwezi wa 12 tarehe 5 Januari mwaka huu kwa mchana ambaye kwanza kumshambulia mtoto ambaye anaitwa T ndio kumweka majeraha ya mwili. Kuna msiba. Sijamshambulia kosa ni majeraha. Sijamwona.
mention on which date? State Council, this is one of those cases that witness statements are to be supplied before plea is taken.
I've just noted the PNC form.
You also have a birth certificate. As you can hear, he's saying the girl is 19. Plea of not guilty is entered in count 1. It's alternative, and in count 2, you may be released on a bond of 500,000 with one surety of similar amount. Your case will be heard on 13th of March in court number 6. You'll have a mention on 23rd of January. On that date, the state will supply you witness statements and a copy of the charge sheet. You have a right to legal representation. Plea of guilty is entered. Facts are going to be read on 19th of January due to workload. Summons to complainant to give victim impact statement.
simu ya mkono moja iPhone 6 ya maana shilingi 55, na simu nyingine ambayo ni Redmi ya maana shilingi 18,000, saa ya mkono ya maana shilingi 3,500, JBL Flip Bluetooth ya maana shilingi 11,000. That's 11,000. Kutoka kwa simu yote pamoja iko ni 3,580,000 yake kulalamisha hiyo fedha.
You have witness statements?
Yes, there are other cases that yesterday mentioned it. I think there's a case of safety, but yes, also cases in other courts. They can go and report us. We can come back in 2 weeks later, supply and put some out.
Mentioned in Court 4 on 25th of January. To be supplied witness statements and to take a hearing date from your trial court, as well as the bond terms. Court 4. Mention. Why production order? Yeah, he looked. Because he's being committed. Let him relax. We do these other matters. Ulipeleka mchunguzi wa kesi yako na mlalamishi wa kesi yako pale ulikuwa umeweka hiyo milango 4. Wakapata hiyo milango? Complainant? Is the iron court? Utasubiri, nitakuita tena nikimaliza kazi zangu za leo. Mko wawili. you got him statements?
Yes, he has now.
Had we read out his bond terms for him? Nimeandika ya kwamba umekana mashtaka, unaweza ukatoka ufanye kesi ukiwa nje, ukilipa cash bail ya shilingi 20,000. Kesi yako itasikizwa tarehe 8 mwezi wa pili, court namba 7. Utaitika kwa mtandao tarehe 31 mwezi wa kwanza. Uko na haki ya kuwakilishwa na wakili unayempenda. Kama ungependa kuwakilishwa na moja, utafute yule unayempenda, na ninakusihi ujaribu kusikizana na huyu mlalamishi. Si lazima kesi zote zikiletwa kotini zimalizike huku kotini. Kuna zile hata nyinyi wenyewe mnaweza mkajaribu kutatua, na hii ni moja yao. Kama inawezekana, sikulazimishi. Sawa sawa. Na nimeandika ya kwamba sasa umepokea stakabadhi zote za kesi yako. Okay, call out the two matters.
Witness application number 801. Vincent Ray.
Respondent.
My name is Musioka. I continue here in
Not yet.
That's a position. We received the orders we sought in this kind of meeting.
However, I can see the matter of this that, as I mentioned, Your Honor. Equally, Your Honor, the court had directed that the filing over be presented before the court to appraise itself. perhaps to take directions on that. And Your Honor, as we also, before we take directions, we have some issues to raise deriving from the court orders issued the last time we were before you. That's on the 2nd of January 2024. Your Honor, the last time we were before you, we had raised issues on assault on the respondent while in custody. And Your Honor, you had issued a direction that the respondent be availed for medical examination and the medical reports be given to him for him to decide on how to proceed. Your Honor, I would want to bring to the attention of the court that on that day, being on the 2nd of January, in the escort of police officers, the respondent was taken to Kiambu Hospital, which is a few meters from here. And upon examination done on him, it was actually revealed that he had been assaulted. Your Honor, nonetheless, the police officers who were escorting the respondent decided to have their own interpretation of your orders as they snatched the medical reports and decided to run away with it. I believe your directions were clear that the respondent be given that report. The respondent was prescribed some medication which he is yet to take since the police officers continue to refuse to furnish us with that report, Your Honor. Your Honor, as we take directions, I'll be praying that the court do direct the police officers responsible to furnish us with that report. That should be it, Your Honor. I'll take directions from the court.
This was my doing. It will not be prudent to rely on proceedings that are not clear on certification. I direct the EO Kiambu courts to avail to this court certified proceedings from the Maua court in regard to the case handled at Maua. It will also not be prudent to give any order before the case at Maua is closed. The accused be taken for urgent medical attention, if at all his allegations on the torture have any basis, so that his counsel can, with a medical finding, make any appropriate redress.
You will get it by the record. I confirm that he was taken for medical attention. And counsel is still on record. You can proceed and pursue what he feels.
But what will he proceed with if he doesn't have that medical?
You have agreed on the medical evidence. You will be available. That's what it is here. You will give a copy to the counsel, then he can pursue it from there.
Kindly give them the medical note.
And I believe that is settled. We can address that maybe subsequent. Now that we do not have the Maua record, I would suggest that
The only proceedings I don't have are those ones for Friday, but the others were brought in on Friday. The previous proceedings were brought in on Friday, but the proceedings of 5th of January, those ones I still await those proceedings. Counsel, I was waiting for the proceedings to deliver my ruling. I was not giving any ruling. I said it was not prudent. I proceed to give a ruling when I don't know what was happening in Maua.
Nonetheless, understand that matter has already been withdrawn.
I still require the proceedings.
That's okay, Your Honor. Your Honor, before we move on to that issue of the proceedings, I want to raise an issue that this, I'm afraid that this is not a copy of the report that you were given from the hospital. Yes, they've only given me a copy of one document. I require a copy of all the documents that I have.
Your mind?
He seems to have been given a report. Then he's saying what you're giving is not what
You
he's giving.
kindly make up your mind and allow me to put what you have to say on record.
He can compare what he has from the hospital and what he has.
I want him to repeat so that I can put it on record.
Well, yeah, Your Honor, I will do that. They've only given me a single document. I also require these other documents. Then with that, I think we can
I
now.
don't have medical documents.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Do you have? Or you
I now have the documents.
Please have a seat. I have still not received, this is my ruling, I have still not received all the proceedings from Maua Law Courts. I'm certain though they will be on my desk by close of business today. As much as the case has been withdrawn, it is important to know the nature of the application that was made, what orders were granted, and if by virtue of that application, the scope of investigations sought are now complete. I'll give a ruling on the application on 12th of January at 10 a.m. The accused person is to remain in custody until then. Sorry, the respondent. There is the other miscellaneous application number 3 of 2024, and the respondents are Kenneth Mutua, Frederick Murioki. They will come in as called. They come in as called. Kenneth Mutua. Kenneth Mutua. Frederick Murioki. Not all of them. The way I'm calling them, please just get out. The one in Kenneth Mutua ni upi? You're first. Frederick Murioki. Frederick Murioki. Franklin Kimathi. Timothy Kinoti. Kenneth Gautai. You may have a seat. Just a minute. Just a minute. Application dated?
5th January 2024.
Yes. Within your economy.
Yes, all of us.
I'll just wish you to serve notice that personally I received the affidavit this morning, supporting affidavit, and I have not been able to prepare a supporting affidavit. And for that reason, I will require like 15 minutes to examine the declare and chief inspector, my very good friend.
We are all ready.
Yes.
Mr. Wanduki, other than that, you're ready.
We've been considering whether it would be appropriate, having regard to the nature of this application, for us to do some affidavits for the respondents. No time has really if Yana could give us tomorrow morning, we would really appreciate to put that affidavit. If that is not possible, then I would need to examine Mr. Mwangi. We do not wish Yana to inconvenience the court. We do not wish to have this matter pending in court much longer. But we are caught up by that issue. For record, Yana, I was assisted with a copy of the entire notice of motion this morning by my very good friend, Mr. Mungai. Although I've tried to peruse it, I do consider the wisdom of making some formal response.
This application was served on at least the second hand and fourth respondents, and actually all of them. A counsel for second hand and fourth, then the first by to himself and fifth to himself on Friday, and he gave directions to come today. It is true you have not received any form of response. So basically, if you were to proceed today, then our application is unopposed. We do not have a problem with the council's request for time to put in a formal request. The only problem we have is the suggestion that we come back tomorrow. Unfortunately, we may not be able to attend to it. Personally, I have some other matters attended to and also my colleagues. We can have them given time. But you'll also be seeking at least 2 days to respond to the affidavits. Then you can come back for the hearing of the application. If they're seeking a date to put in a response, we are granted 3 days. We can hardly come back on Friday or any subsequent date. In the meantime, we will seek that the respondents continue to remain where they are held and they continue assisting the police in investigations.
I'm a little disturbed because my good friend here says the second, third, and fourth were served sometimes last week. Almost as an afterthought, he then says the first was served on Friday. I do not know whether there is any evidence at all of service of my client on Friday. And this is one reason that has put us. Yes. So you are now, even assuming that they were served on Friday, it still gave us the weekend only. And we were seeking only one day to come tomorrow. You are now, Mr. Sharia wants, if we are given time, he wants to be given more 3 days. Gratuitously to extend the time they are seeking in this application. Time is not of essence on their part. I wouldn't mind if the court were to allow us to put in an affidavit by tomorrow, very early in the morning, then we can come back the day after tomorrow. They will have the full day to prepare, so that we don't keep these people their liberties just early. They are entitled to some direction from the court. The main sense here is time, and my very learned friend here is very cleverly already extending time for himself. Don't let it happen, you are very kind.
All respondents are now fully represented. The state have 3 senior state counsels in this matter, I believe brilliant minds don't require much time due to practice to respond. The counsels for the respondent are granted leave to file and serve their formal response by close of business tomorrow, the 9th of January 2024. The state will have a day to make their formal response or reply. The application will be heard on 12th of January, as this is a public interest case. There's a right of appeal, 14 days. And of course, the respondents, you remain in custody until then.
Maybe the suspect can be held at the places where they are being held.
Yes,
I don't know where they're being held, but wherever they're being held,
Yes.
they will remain there.
Thank you.
They'll be brought back on Friday.
Thank you.
Then I may take this opportunity to wish the court a happy
We always used to do that here.
Kuna mtu yoyote ndani hajasikia kesi yake ikitajwa? Kuna mtu yoyote yuko huku ndani hajasikia kesi yake ikitajwa?
I believe we are done. Mr. Wanduki, you're free to leave.
Thank you.